Hi everybody, I'm Steve and welcome to my channel. So tonight I'm really excited to talk about someone that was really important to me when I was younger, and that's Mike Judge. He's the the creator of Beavis and Butthead and Daria and King of the Hill. But he also did four movies, and I want to rank his four movies. And the reason I did this, want to do this, is because one of his movies was released on Blu-ray this past week, and it came with a free digital code. So I want to give that code away because I'm not going to use it. But I thought Beavis and Butthead was actually started in 1993 when I was 20 at the time. So that kind of movie is definitely going to appeal to somebody at that age group because even though it's kind of a mixture of highbrow and lowbrow humor, and you'd be surprised at the time, 20-year-olds, people in their 30s really liked it, and so a lot of his work was really loved, especially in the 90s and early 2000s. So, but the first one I'm going to rank the four here. The first one at number four is the movie Extract. This was released in 2009, starring Jason Bateman, Kristen Wiig, Mila Kunis, Ben Affleck, J.K. Simmons, Clifton Collins Jr., T.J. Miller, and actually I think it was just a cameo by Gene Simmons. It's been a while since I've seen this, but this is the last movie that Mike Judge directed, and probably the last movie he'll ever direct since it was 2009. So it's well over a decade ago, and I don't think this movie made that much money. I'm not sure if the critics really liked it that much necessarily, but compared to the previous three movies he did, I think this was a bit of a letdown, and I still have it on DVD. So, but the top three here are actually ones I really like. I think this one's really underrated, but the movie is Idiocracy, released in 2006, starring it has Luke Wilson on the cover, Owen Wilson's brother. It has Maya Rudolph, Dax Shepard, Terry Crews, and also Andrew Wilson. He's Luke Wilson's brother. Owen Wilson. It's their I think it's their older brother. But I think this movie's hilarious. I think it may have kind of a cult following. I don't think it did extremely well in the theater, but I think fans of Mike Judge really liked it. So I think it's kind of underrated for a Mike Judge movie. I've always liked it. I think it's funny. I think I've seen this on Blu-ray before, but I've never bothered to upgrade it. But maybe I should, though. If I see it on Blu-ray next time. It seems like with these DVDs, they're not really worth a lot of money now as far as trying to trade them in. So it's like at this point, you might as well just upgrade it on Blu-ray and give it to Goodwill or something like that, because DVDs just aren't as popular as they used to be. But I still have it on DVD. So, but at number two, this is the one I actually just bought this past week. I had it on DVD, and it's Beavis and Butthead Do America. This is released in 1996. This is actually the first movie that MTV actually produced. First one they ever produced, and it did well at the box office. Critics really liked it. This had an all-star cast. The previous at number four and number three, those were actually live action movies. This is the only cartoon that Mike Judge had in the theaters. But as far as the voices, you had Mike Judge that did several characters like he did on the TV show. You had Bruce Willis, Demi Moore, Robert Stack. He's really great as like an FBI agent. He's really great. Cloris Leachman, she's great in this. And then also there's a bus driver, like a tour bus, like taking tourists to a lot of famous sites. And the bus the voice was done by Richard Linklater. He's in I think two different scenes in the movie. And it's funny. He's the guy that kind of attacks Beavis when Beavis is kind of out of control. This Cornholio character. He's going crazy there, and the bus driver attacks him, and it's great. When I get done, I'm going to give the digital code away when I get done with this. So, but as far as the special features on this, it's like exactly the same thing that was on the DVD. So that was a little bit disappointing, but obviously you're getting better picture quality than the DVD, and it was worth upgrading. And I always loved this movie. Like I said, it was released in 1996, like I said, and it did really well. And it was surprising that people that really liked this, it just appealed, and it had a great soundtrack to it as well. I have that on CD, and love that. So, but this is great, and like I said, the digital code will be worth getting. Anybody that liked Beavis and Butthead at the time will definitely enjoy that. So, but number one, this one I think is way better than Beavis and Butthead, and this movie really appealed to a variety of people at the time. But this is a Office Space. It's released in 1999. Ron Livingston, Jennifer Aniston, Gary Cole, Stephen Root, Dietrich Bader. Very funny. It's one of my favorite comedies. It's definitely one of my favorite from the '90s. This is a really great. I think anybody that's ever seen Milton, Milton. This is Stephen Root that does the Milton character, and he's just really great. And this movie really foreshadowed what would happen in corporate America, because I've worked in corporate America for years. Since like the late '90s, and it foreshadowed everything that would happen in the corporate America world. And downsizing. That's really common. In the 2000s, downsizing was huge, and this movie, it makes fun of all that. And Mike Judge even makes an appearance, a cameo as the. He might be in a couple of scenes where he's like there's like Chotchkie's, the diner, the people that they go to in the morning to have coffee, and he's the guy that wants Jennifer Aniston's character to wear more flair. That's Mike Judge that does that. And so, great movie. I'd love to hear people in the comments tell me how much they like this. Do they like Beavis and Butthead? Do they like the other two movies in this ranking? And tell me what do you think of Mike Judge? Is he somebody that you still like, or is it nostalgia for you? And for me, next week my next video is going to be it's going to be another Criterion. Haul. We got like 5 more Criterions I want to talk about. So I love movies. So they don't have to be highbrow. They don't have to be critically acclaimed. They can be, but they don't have to be. They can just be fun. I just love movies, and I really want to promote movies to people, and just encourage people to just check movies out. Check physical media out too as well. I still love physical media. I'll still stream as well, but. I love getting Blu-rays. I love special features, and so as far as the digital code, I'm gonna show this just for maybe 5 seconds, because you can always freeze a video and get the code off of it. But it's like I said, it's a Beavis and Butthead Do America, and it's definitely worth at least getting the digital code and watching it there. So like I said, I'll show this for about 5 seconds or so, just because. Anybody can freeze a video and get the code off of it. But so here we go. Digital code. Show up close. Beavis and Butthead Do America. So there it is. So please put a like on this video, and I really would appreciate that. It helps my channel out, and please subscribe if you want more content like this, or if you want to hear more Criterion. I think those videos do pretty well. So. And like I said, I don't make any money off of YouTube, so I maybe hope someday if I get better at YouTube, maybe I will actually be able to make some kind of money off of it. But I do it for fun. That's why I would encourage people, if they want to do YouTube, do it for fun, because it's such a tough market, man. If you're really special and you're really talented, you can make a living off of it. Otherwise, always do it for fun though, regardless whether you make money off of it or not. So, but thanks everybody. Have a good night. Thank you. Bye.